Students, in the last lecture we have studied the properties about the ratio of areas of two triangles. Okay, in the first chapter of part 2, that is similarity. Now we are going to study a theorem, that is basic proportionality theorem, BPT. And what is the statement of this theorem? If a line is parallel to a side of a triangle, see here. Okay, I will explain you. First read it. If a line is parallel to a side of a triangle, intersects the remaining two sides in two distinct points, then the line divides those sides in the same proportion. Okay, now I will explain you it from figure. Suppose here a line is parallel to a side of a triangle. Line L, here the triangle ABC is given. Line L is parallel to side BC. Which are the three sides of this triangle? AB, BC and AC. These are the three sides. And among that, this line L is parallel to one side, that is BC. Then what is given? Then it in this that line intersects the remaining two sides in two distinct points. Now if this line L is parallel to BC, it intersects these sides AB and AC in two distinct points, that is D and E. Means this line L intersects side AB in point D, it intersects side AC in point E. Then the line divides those sides in the same proportion. If it divides this side at this point D, then there is two intercepts we get, that is AD and BD. So what is given accordingly? That this line L divides these two sides in the same proportion. Means this ratio AD upon DB is equal to this ratio AE upon EC. That we have to prove. Okay, what is given here? This line L is parallel to BC. I will write given line L is parallel to side BC. Okay, and it intersects AB and AC in points D and E. It intersects sides AB and AC in two distinct points. Distinct means different points. In points D and E. D and E respectively. And what we have to prove? That this ratio AD upon BD, AD upon BD is equal to AE upon EC. Yesterday we have seen when two numbers are in the ratio of two numbers is read as these two numbers are in the ratio, in that particular ratio. Here AD and BD, this ratio is equal to AE upon EC. Means we say that these four numbers, if it is X, Y, then Z, W, then we can say that this X, Y, Z, W are in proportion when their two ratios are equal. Okay. Now to prove this theorem, we have to do some construction. Okay. What is that construction? Join these 2 points B and E and draw segment BE. Again join points DC and draw a segment DC. Okay. Now we get some triangles here. This is one triangle. This is one triangle ADE, and this is another triangle BDE. Okay. Now consider these two triangles. What is the construction? Join points B and E and points D and C. Okay. You can write and draw segments instead of that. Draw segments BE and DC. Okay. You can write like this instead of. Now see, after joining these points, we got two triangles. First consider these two in proof. First, consider triangles. In triangles ADE, and triangle which is another triangle BDE. Okay. Now in these two triangles have common vertex E. So these two triangles have same height. Yesterday we have seen the figure like this, that if these are the two triangles, suppose I am giving the same name here, ADE, and it is, sorry, I have ADE, and it is, this triangle is BD. So consider these two triangles, they have the common vertex E, and therefore they have the same equal height. So these two triangles have same height, means the ratio of their areas of these two triangles are in the proportion of their bases. Okay. So the base of this triangle is, if I will draw a height from this perpendicular from point E, then that will be the height. So AD is the base of this triangle, like this. AD is the base of this triangle, BD is the base of this triangle. Okay. So ratio area of triangle, ratio of their areas, ratio of triangle ADE to ratio to this area of this triangle, that is triangle BDE, is equal to what? Is equal to the ratio of their per corresponding bases. Base of this triangle is AD, base of this triangle is BD. Why and what is the reason of this? Because these two triangles have equal height. Triangles having same height. Okay. This is one. Then another, we will consider another two triangles. Now second. Now this is finished. You understand this. Now take these two triangles. Which triangles? Again triangle AED, the same triangle, and triangle CED. In triangle AED and triangle CED. Okay. In these two triangles also have the same height because they have common vertex D. We can draw a perpendicular from vertex D on this base of this triangle, as well as by extending this base we can the same that will be the same height for these two triangles. Means these two triangles have equal height. Again the ratio of their areas is equal to area of triangle CED. Okay, is equal to the ratio of their bases AE upon EC. AE upon EC. This is what? Second. Again we can write triangles having same height. We have learned this property yesterday. Okay. Now consider different two triangles, that is triangle BDE. In triangle BDE and triangle CED. Okay, CED. These two triangles have equal height. Why? Because line L is parallel to BC. These two triangles are enclosed between two parallel lines, and therefore they have same height. Okay, and their this triangle have base this BD. Which triangle I am saying? BDE. This triangle. Okay, this triangle have base DE. Again consider this triangle CDE. This triangle also have the same base. Okay, so these two triangles have same base as well as same height. So what we have seen, these two triangles have common base. Common base. That is what here it is DE, and equal height. Okay, these two triangles have common base as well as they have equal height. Yesterday I have drawn such figure like this, these two triangles, and if these two triangles are enclosed between these two parallel lines, then they have the same height. So these two triangles have the same height, and therefore the triangles having common base and equal height, they have equal areas. We have learned this property in the last lecture, and therefore area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CED. Okay, so it is first, it is second, and it is third. I have written it here. So from this 1, 2 and 3, see their numerators are same. Triangle ADE, triangle AED, they are the same. Just I have wrote the name differently. And area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle CED. Therefore, these two areas become equal, and therefore this ratio becomes 1. And as their right hand sides are equal, this ratio becomes 1. This also become 1. Not 1, but BDE and CED are equal, and therefore these two right hand sides are equal, and therefore their left hand sides are equal, and therefore their right hand sides are also equal. Therefore we can write from 1, 2 and 3. If these two are equal, then AD upon BD equal to AE upon EC. AD upon BD equal to AE upon EC. And that we have to prove, hence it is proven. Okay, that when a line is parallel to the third side of a triangle and it intersects the remaining two sides in two different points, then it intersects that two sides in the same ratio or same proportion. Okay. Now see, the actually after the basic proportionality theorem, there is another theorem, that is property of angle bisector of a triangle, but it will take time. That's why I will take it in the next lecture. After that, there is another property, that is property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Okay. So what is this property? Let this X, Y, Z, these are the three parallel lines, and another line L divides these three lines at points A, B and C. So this transversal make these intercepts on these three parallel lines. This is the intercept. Okay, intercept AB as well as it is intercept BC. So what is this property? That the ratio of these intercepts, which intercepts AB and BC, these are the two intercepts made by this line, when this line is known as transversal. So the ratio of these two intercepts, the ratio is written as like this, AB upon BC is equal to the ratio of the intercepts made by the another transversal on the same parallel line. If I will draw another transversal here, that is transversal M, then and these are the A, P, Q, R. So these are the intercepts made by this transversal on the same parallel lines. Then the ratio of these intercepts is equal to the ratio of these intercepts. That is, these intercepts are what? AP and QR. Sorry, PQ and QR. PQ upon QR. So what is this property is that the ratio of the intercepts made by a transversal on three parallel lines is equal to the ratio of the corresponding intercepts made by the another transversal on the same three parallel lines. So this is the property of three parallel lines in their transversal. Okay.